Hey y'all, this is whistlinphil. I Years ago, I used to be asked all the time why I chose the name whistlinphil. But nowadays, people don't ask me. They realize the reason why, one of the main reasons, is because I whistle all the time, which is true. But I do hum more often than I whistle. But I don't ever want to be called humminphil. And there's a couple reasons why. One reason has to do with a rather unsavory sexual act that's referred to as a hummer. I heard about it in a stand-up comedy routine about 15 years ago, and since then, I don't want to be associated with hummers. But the other reason is because I just don't like hummers. The car, the big gas-guzzling behemoth vehicles. They look cool. Who doesn't think they look cool? And they could run over a lot of cars on the road. But I don't like them. It's a personal preference about the gas. Using up gas. Do you want to use that much gas for one person or two people, or even if you have a carload? Do you want to use that much gas? Because they really guzzle gas. That's a personal choice. It's not to me. If you want to spend $50 to put in 5 gallons of gas for a week, or a tank for a day, or whatever, it's a lot. If you want to use the car, if you want to use a car that guzzles gasoline, that's up to you. But as most of y'all know, if you're watching this, which you might not be because my views are really low, but someday you'll be watching this maybe. As people who watch this know, people who know me know, I love parking cars. I direct traffic in my church, so I'm always parking cars. One of the first rules is you keep your eyes open and you watch the vehicle that comes in, and you have to be aware of how much space you have in the next spot. Because not everybody does this, but I fill in gaps. If someone leaves a space and parks over there, I fill in the space. If there's, you see the lines, okay, there's space for a small car, whatever. So Hummers are huge. They can't park there. They have to park in another spot. Half the time they take up 2 spots because they park over the line. And see, the reason why I don't like Hummers, it's hard to park them. And when somebody invades my space, it's a problem. And that, to me, that's an invasion of space. When you cross the line, you end up taking up 2 spots where you could fit 2 normal cars. So I don't like Hummers. Even though I hum, okay, back to the point why I'm called whistlinphil. I hum a lot, probably more than I whistle. But this one job I had, let's see, how long ago was that? Let's just pull out a number, 2002. I'm not sure exactly when it was, 2003 maybe. It was a long time ago. And I had this job, and I was in a fairly small establishment, and I was one of the first people there after the doors opened. Sometimes I was like maybe the second or third person in the building, and they could hear me coming because I'd whistle. And this off season, I'd whistle Christmas tunes. I hate, there's no other carols, no other holiday has carols like Christmas. So I'm whistling, like I do, and a guy called me whistlinphil. He probably only did it once, maybe twice. Didn't do it very much, but I latched onto that, and I use that name, and that's been my username, tagline, whatever you want to call it. Ended up being in my email address whenever I set up a YouTube account. Whenever I originally set up Facebook, I put my real name on there, but I put in parentheses, I put in whistlinphil because at the time when I set up my Facebook account, I had quite a following from YouTube, and so I decided to keep it. I decided to keep the name then, and yeah, you'll see it on my videos now and whatever. You see it a lot. I'm done with that. That's all I have to say about that.